Good morning, children. Today I am going to start 11th class physics. This is completely state syllabus. All states includes this syllabus plus NCRT, mainly NCRT. Remaining all state syllabus includes NCRT only. This intermediate first year contains total 15 chapters. In 15 chapters, first chapter is physical world. Very simple chapter. You will not get any kind of question or problem in IIT from this chapter. Why? Because it is a theory part, only basics. Second chapter is units and dimensions. Very important chapter. You know some basics in class 9th and 10th. Today I am going to start units and dimensions. Then after motion in straight line, motion in plane, that is nothing but vectors. Motion in plane means nothing but vectors. You're all you know all these basics in 9th class and 10th class. In depth we will see in class 11. First, today I am going to start units and dimensions. Please watch carefully, prepare notes very clearly. Right, children. This is chapter number 2, units and dimensions. What is mean by unit? What is the need of unit? What is the necessity of the unit? See, children, suppose I am purchasing some vegetables. How to measure the weight of the how to measure the mass of the vegetables? Generally in kgs. 1 kg tomato, 1 kg onion, 1 kg potato. Like this we will measure. If you did not mention that kg, we don't know. If you say 5, what is that 5? Whether it is meter, whether it is kilogram, whether it is 5 seconds, we don't know. Time we are measuring. Now the time is 8:30 p.m. 8:30 means that is nothing but 8:30. If you say 8:30, we don't know anything. What is 8:30? 8:30 kilogram, 8:30 meters, or 8:30 seconds, we don't know. If I say 8:30 p.m., then we will be knowing that it is a time. It is a unit of time. Units are that much necessary to understand the physical quantity. Without unit, we cannot understand what we are saying. I am saying 40. What is 40? 40, we don't know anything. 40 kg. That weight of that box is 40 kg. That means we can easily understand what is the measurement of that box. That means the quantity, the measurement contained in the body is 40 kilogram. Similarly, if you go here to there, Hyderabad to Bangalore, nearly it is 550 kilometer. If you say 550 kilometer, that is what 550 is the magnitude and kilometer is the unit. So if you say kilometer, 550 kilometer, we can easily understand the distance between Hyderabad to Bangalore is 550 kilometer. This is what unit. Units are generally 3 types. One is MKS unit, one is CGS unit, one is a FPS unit. MKS unit means MKS, CGS and FPS. In MKS, M means meter, kilogram, second. This is the unit of length, this is the unit of mass, this is the unit of time. Here also C means centimeter, G means gram, S means second. That means 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams, 1 second equal to 1 second only. Next, F means foot, P means pound, and S means second. Foot, pound, second. This is the, see children, FPS means foot, pound, second. Generally it is used in Britishers use FPS system. Most of the units, MKS units, we are considering as SI units. SI means International System of Units. International means almost all countries they follow MKS system. MKS, M means meter, kilogram, second. CGS means centimeter, gram, second. FPS means foot, pound, second. In all these three systems, the common unit is second. Time unit is common, that is second. Second is the common unit in all the systems. This is one important bit. Which unit is common in all the systems means second. That is what time. Time unit is common. In MKS system it is second, CGS second, FPS is also second. Understand, children? Now, what is mean by unit? Unit is the measurement of any physical quantity. Any physical quantity. What is mean by physical quantity? Physical quantity means physically what we can measure. Physically what we can measure is called physical quantity. Example, mass. Mass is a physical quantity. Length is a physical quantity. Time, temperature, luminous intensity, amount of substance. These are all physical quantities. Physical quantity means physically what we can measure. Physical quantities are classified into three types. Number one, fundamental physical quantity. Please note down, children. Fundamental physical quantity. Number two, derived physical quantity. Last one, supplementary physical quantities. Physical quantities means physical quantity means physically what we can measure. Physically means definite accurate measurement we can measure by using of any kind of instrument. Example, length we can measure with the help of meter scale or tape, anything. Kilometer we can measure. Time we can measure. These are all physical quantities. Physical quantities are classified into three types. Number one, fundamental physical quantity, derived physical quantity, supplementary physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantities, generally 7 physical quantities comes under this session. Derived physical quantities are undefined, so many derived. Derived comes from fundamental. Supplementary means only 2 supplementary physical quantities are there. Those 2 comes under angles. One is plane angle, one is solid angle. These 2 are supplementary physical quantities, plane angle and solid angle. What is mean by plane angle? What is mean by solid angle? We will see one by one. These two physical quantities consist of units, but not a dimensional formula. What is mean by dimensional formula? We will see. Plane angle unit is radian and solid angle unit is steradian. Remember, children, plane angle unit is radian, solid angle unit is steradian. Once again, remember, children, up to here, unit. Unit is the measurement of a physical quantity. Without unit, we cannot confirm what is that physical quantity. We cannot say. If you say 5 means we don't know what is 5. If I say this is 15 centimeter, we will be knowing that the length of this marker is 15 centimeter. If I say 25 gram, the mass of this marker is 25 gram. If I did not say gram, you don't know what is 25. Similarly, physical quantity means physically what we can measure. Physical quantities are classified into 3 types: fundamental physical quantity, derived physical quantity, and supplementary physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantities, one by one we will see. Here board is not sufficient. One by one I will write in a tabular form. This, if you know these 7 fundamental physical quantities, any derived physical quantity you can solve very easily. One by one we will see. Understand, children? Please note down this table. Right, children? We will start with fundamental physical quantities. One table you also write with me. Fundamental physical quantities. Fundamental physical quantities. Serial number. Physical quantity. Formula. If formula is there, formula also I will write here. Formula. Unit. And dimensional formula also I will try to write here. What is dimensional formula we will see later, but in tabular form you add one that column also. Dimensional formula definition we will see later, but one more column you add here also. Serial number 1, first physical quantity is mass. Mass is a fundamental physical quantity. Without mass you cannot imagine this world. Why? Because mass is the fundamental physical quantity. How to measure the mass? Mass is equal to Newton's second law, F is equal to ma. From that, m is equal to F by E, force by acceleration. Mass MKS unit is kilogram, kg. Dimensional formula, mass starts with first letter capital M. So dimensional formula is the powers of the symbols. Mass is denoted by M. Its power is no power is there means you can write 1. M power 1 is the dimensional formula of mass. Next, length. Length is denoted by L. Length also called distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. Length is equal to also speed into, you can write like that. Length is nothing but distance. Here to there, length is nothing but distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. Unit is meter, length unit is meter, and length is denoted by capital L, first letter, power 1. This is the dimensional formula of length. Next, time. These are all fundamental which does not depend on any other physical quantities. Remember children, fundamental physical quantity is a physical quantity which do not depend on any other physical quantities. They are all independent. Time. Time is nothing but time unit is, time has no formula, time T. Unit is second, yes. Dimensional formula, the dimensional formula of time is denoted by capital T, power 1. This is the dimensional formula of second. Next, fourth one, electric current. Electric current. Electric current formula, I is equal to charge by time, charge Q by time, charge by time. Also you can write it as dQ by dt. That means slope of charge in time graph. Charge time graph gives the current. Current unit is ampere. Ampere is a scientist. Whenever you are writing scientist name as a unit, only first letter must be capital. Otherwise, sir, I want to write the complete name. You can write like this: ampere, AMPERE. All small letters you can write, or simply you can write only capital letter as a unit. Once again, I am repeating children. Whenever you are writing unit of scientist name as a unit, only first letter is capital or complete spell in small letters. So, electric current unit is A power 1. This is the dimensional formula of electric current. Understand children up to here? Fundamental physical quantities. The physical quantity means which can measure physically. Physical quantity which can be measured is called fundamental. They do not depend on other physical quantities. They are 7. Number 1, mass. Mass unit kg denoted by m power 1. Length L1. Time T1. Electric current ampere A1. Next, temperature. Temperature is also fundamental physical quantity. Temperature unit is Kelvin, scientist name, so capital K, or this is also you can write Kelvin. You also can write like this. Kelvin is also scientist, so capital K, or you can write all total spell in small letters. Formula, temperature has so many formulas, you can write it as Kelvin. Formulas we will see in later. Why? Because it is derived from so many physical quantities. Temperature different in electric current, in potential it is different. So that so many formulas we get. So temperature is also fundamental physical quantity. Dimensional formula K power 1, or in some textbooks it is given as theta power 1. Dimensional formula of temperature is K power 1 or theta power 1. Next, luminous intensity. Is it visible? Yes. Luminous intensity. Luminous intensity, generally luminous means burning, glowing. Luminous intensity unit is candela. Unit is candela. Symbol is not there. You can write it as I also. In some textbooks it is given an I, luminous intensity, candela. And unit is CD power 1. This is the dimensional formula. Dimensional formula is CD power 1. Okay. Up to here, note down children. One more is there that you cannot see. It is not visible, I think so. First one I will draw. Last one, amount of substance. Amount of substance. Unit is mole. He is also scientist. Mole power 1. Mole power 1. M already we used for mass. So that dimensional formula of amount of substance is mole. MOL, MOL. Some textbooks MOLE, no issue. Dimensional formula MOLE power 1. Please note down up to here. Okay, children. Wherever is required, take one snapshot there. You can revise later. Prepare notes well. Next, before going to see derived physical quantities, first of all, I will tell you supplementary physical quantities. What are supplementary? Two supplementary. Supplements means what? Supplementary physical quantities. Supplementary physical quantities are generally, they don't have any dimensional formula. Dimensional formula is 0. M0, L0, T0. But they have units. Example, only two supplementary physical quantities we use in physics. Number one, plane angle. Plane angle. Number two, solid angle. What is meant by plane angle? Plane angle is very simple, children. Let us consider this is a circular path. This is what origin. Here one particle is moving in anti-clockwise direction. Now the distance between O and P is called nothing but radius vector. This radius vector, after some time, this particle is here. This particle moves up to here. This is particle P. Now it is making some angle. This radius vector is making some angle. This is what the angle made by the radius vector. This theta is called nothing but plane angle. The angle made by the particle when it is moving in anti-clockwise direction in a circular path, then this is called plane angle. Sir, how to measure plane angle? We cannot measure in centimeters now. Why? Because it is arc. Generally, the length of the arc is measured in radians. So, unit is radian, no dimensions. It is radian. Next, what is meant by solid angle? Say children, take one cork ball. Completely it has mass, no? This is completely filled with mass. Now, what I am doing, here you cut one small cone. One cone you cut from this part, this cone. Now, from the two surfaces it is making some angle, no? This is called nothing but solid angle. Solid angle means the angle made by the cone extracted from the solid sphere. Now, the angle made by the cone extracted from the solid sphere from the two edges is called nothing but solid angle. Solid angle unit is, this is measured in steradian. Steradian. Remember children, important. It is also not having any kind of a dimensional formula. Understand children? Please note down up to here. Next, we will check derived physical quantities. Right children, now say most important concept we are seeing now, derived physical quantities. So many derived physical quantities are there. Today I will try to explain basic 30 derived physical quantities. Some more 30 also there, that I will do separate video. Why? Because you need to understand all the basic concepts to know all those Boltzmann constant, Stephen constant. To understand all those concepts you need some basics. Today we will see only fundamentals of derived physical quantities. Derived physical quantities. First of all, what is meant by derived? We are deriving it from fundamental. Derived means which depends on two or more physical quantities. Example, I want to measure the area of this room. How to measure the area of the room? length into breadth. I want to measure the volume of the room, length into breadth into height. Volume formula what? LBH, area LB. Understand children? Area of circle, area of circle pi r square. Circumference of the circle 2 pi r. Like this, area of triangle half BH. Like this, derived physical quantities means the physical quantity which depends on two or more fundamental physical quantities. Note down children, the physical quantity which depends on two or more fundamental physical quantities. The physical quantity which depends on two or more fundamental physical quantities is called derived physical quantity. Example, so many we can write: area, basic area, volume, pressure, density. These are all, and so on. One by one we will see in a tabular form like fundamental physical quantities. Note down up to here. The physical quantity which depends on two or more fundamental physical quantities is called nothing but derived physical quantity. Derived physical quantities are so many, thousands of derived physical quantities are there. One by one we will say here. All are not required. Most important derived physical quantities are 50 to 60 in intermediate level. All those 50 to 60 you should be perfect children. Right? Okay, completed? Right. Right children? Serial number, physical quantity. If formula is there, formula also I will write here. Formula with symbol, unit, dimensional formula. Please note down children, most important. You have any doubt, write in comment section. Once again I will try to clarify in next video. Serial number 1, first physical quantity is area. If you want to measure any area, whether it is a square or rectangle, whatever it is, length into breadth. Formula is length into breadth. I will write in shortcut. Unit is length unit meter, breadth unit it is also meter. Meter into meter, meter square. So meter square, meter is the length. So dimensional formula is meter is denoted by length L power 2. Remaining all you can write 0, 0, M0, L2, T minus 2 also you can write, that is L2. Next, volume. Try to understand children, dimensional formula complete one. I will do 2-3 lectures. What is the use of dimensional formula? Where we use dimensional formula? All those things we will see one by one. Volume. Volume of the room. How can you find? LBH. Length into breadth into height. Length unit meter. Breadth also meter. Height is also meter. All are lengths only. Meter into meter into meter. Meter cube. Meter is denoted by L, so L power 3. This is what volume. Okay children. Next, velocity. Before going to velocity, we will see distance. Before going to see distance and displacement, you need to understand these two definitions. What you know, you are aware of distance and displacement, I think so. Suppose, see children, only 1 minute or 30 seconds I will take time. Here these are 2 points. This is what initial point, this is the what final point. Our target is to reach here to there, initial point to final point. You can go this one in different ways. You can go like this, you can go like this, you can go like this. These are all nothing but distance. Distance means total path covered by the body. Total path covered by the body is called distance. Distance is a scalar. It don't have a proper direction. You can go in any direction. But displacement is nothing but the shortest path between source and destination, or initial point to final point. This is what displacement, this is what distance. Distance is a scalar quantity. Distance is equal to, see children, distance is equal to speed into time. Distance is equal to speed into time. Displacement is equal to velocity into time. Sir, these two are equal? No. Suppose if a body goes from initial to final, sometimes displacement by equal to distance. But all the time, remember children, most of the times distance is greater than displacement. But displacement never will be greater than distance. Why? Because it is the shortest path between source and destination, initial point and final point. Understand children? Right. Now see, what is the distance unit? Meter. Displacement is also meter, and dimensional formula L1. This is also L1. Distance and displacement. Next, velocity. Speed and velocity. These two also very, very important children. Speed and velocity. These two also looks similarly, but they are also different. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance by time. That is meter per second. That is what meter L1 t minus 1. Velocity, displacement by time. Displacement by time, it is a vector quantity, it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar, distance is a scalar, displacement is a vector. Remember children, distance scalar. So distance by time, speed is also scalar. Velocity by time, displacement by time, this is velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity. This is also meter per second. Meter L1 by T1. T1 comes into numerator, T power minus 1. These are all first 6 important derived physical quantities. Derived means which is extracted from the fundamental. Area depends on 2 fundamental physical quantities, length and breadth L2, volume L3, distance L1, displacement L1. This is the total path covered by the body. This is the shortest path between source and destination. Speed equal to distance by time. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. L1 t minus 1. Please note down up to here. Take one snapshot. Next, see children, 7th one, acceleration. Acceleration. Acceleration A is equal to formula F is equal to ma Newton second law, A is equal to F by m. Unit is acceleration unit is acceleration A is equal to V minus U by T, rate of change in velocity, or you can write it as F by m also, no issue. Acceleration unit is velocity minus velocity, again you will get velocity by time only. If you subtract velocity minus velocity from velocity, you will get velocity only. My mass is 80 kg, your mass is 60 kg, difference again you will get kg only, no 20 kg. So velocity minus velocity, velocity only, time. Velocity unit meter per second, already by second. So meter per second square. Dimensional formula meter L1, second square by t square. T square comes into numerator, t power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of acceleration. Any doubt children? Next, acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity, G. Acceleration and acceleration due to gravity both are same. Then what is the difference? Acceleration means change rate of change in velocity. Final velocity minus initial velocity by 2. Suppose a car is going with 10 meter per second initially. After some time the velocity is 30 meter per second. The velocity change, this is 30 meter per second, this is 10 meter per second. This is initial velocity U, this is final velocity V. Here to here it takes 5 seconds time. So acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity by 5. So 20 by 5, that is 4 meter per second square is the acceleration of the body. This is what acceleration. Acceleration due to gravity means what? Suppose if I drop this marker from the first floor, it always comes downwards only. Why? Because the center of the earth tried to pull this object because of its gravity. So we are considering A as a G. Suppose a body is coming downwards or going upwards. If a body is dropped, freely falling body, dropped from certain height, or if you thrown upwards, it is considered as A becomes G. So A and G are considered as same physical quantities. So gravity units also same, acceleration unit gravity is meter per second square, units also same L1 t minus 2. Sir, what is the formula? G is equal to capital G m by r square. This is new for you. G means universal gravitational constant, m means mass of the object, r means radius of the object. See, this concept comes in actually gravity, so I'm not going in depth in this formula. G is gravitational constant, m is mass of the object, r is radius of the object. Remember up to here. Why I introduced here means acceleration and acceleration due to gravity both are same physical quantities. Their units are same, dimensional formula also same. Next, most important repeated physical quantity is force. Force is a vector quantity. What is mean by vector? It has both magnitude and direction. What is the formula for force? F is equal to ma. Unit is Newton. Sir, why Newton, sir? It is their mass into acceleration, no? Mass kg, acceleration meter per second square, na? So this is also correct unit, but actually the term force was introduced by Sir Isaac Newton, father of physics. So SI unit of force is Newton. What is the dimensional formula? Mass m1, acceleration L1 t minus 2. So the dimensional formula of force is m1 L1 t minus 2. Any doubts, children? Right. Next, work. Work is a scalar quantity. Work has no proper direction. But work formula, most important, children, work is equal to force into displacement. Force is a vector, displacement is a vector, but work is a scalar. That means if two vectors are multiplied, we are getting scalar. Sir, how, sir? That we see in vectors chapter. In next chapter we will see work is a scalar quantity. It is the product of it is a dot product, sorry. It is a dot product of force and displacement. Work unit is joule. Joule is also scientist, so capital J. Or you can write based on formula Newton into second. Force is Newton into displacement. Newton into meter is also you can write, but standard unit is joule. So now tell me, force m1 L1 t minus 2. This is a displacement L1. One more L1. Bases are same. Powers you have to add L power 1 plus 1. So directly I am writing m1 L2 t minus 2 is the dimensional formula of work. Understand, children? Once again, I am doing here work is equal to force dot displacement F dot S F m1 L1 t minus 2 into L1. So bases are same. If bases are same, you can add powers. So m1 L power 1 plus 1 t power minus 2. This is what m1 L2 t minus 2. Understand? Directly I wrote here m1 L2 t minus 2 work. Same dimensional formula is there for energy also, children. Remember, ninth, energy. Energies are so many types. Energy, you can take potential energy or kinetic energy, whatever it is. Both I will do at a time. Potential energy or kinetic energy. Potential energy, what is the formula for potential energy? Potential energy is denoted by PE, or most of the times in intermediate it is denoted by U. Potential energy is denoted by U. Potential energy formula mgh, mass into gravity into height. What is potential energy? If a hammer is there on the ground, it don't have any energy. If it is raised from certain height, it gets some energy. That means raised hammer has energy, whereas it is placed on the ground, it has no energy. That means the energy, the hammer got energy because of the height. So potential energy depends on height. Potential energy unit is also joule. Work unit, potential energy, kinetic energy, all are same. All units are joule only. M means m1. G means nothing but acceleration. L1 t minus 2 h L1. L1 bases are same. Powers you have to add 1 plus 1. Directly I am writing 2. M1 L2 t minus 2. That means work, energy, potential energy, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy formula, tell me. Half mv square. From your childhood onwards, 6th class onwards, you are learning the examples of kinetic energy. If a bullet if you keep in your pocket, it do not harm. Same bullet coming from the rifle, it got energy. Why? Because the bullet got energy because of its velocity. Velocity, so that the formula has velocity. Kinetic energy depends on velocity. Sir, what about mass? Mass is always constant, children. Mass do not change. Only velocity of the particle changes. If velocity changes, the bullet got energy because of its velocity. So half mv square, half is a constant. It don't have any dimensional formula. Mass m1, velocity is nothing but L1 t minus 1. Sir, how, sir? Velocity is nothing but displacement by time. Displacement L1 by time, T1 comes into numerator, T power minus 1 whole power 2. Whenever whole power 2 is there, L1 2 times you had L1 into L1. Directly you can write L2. T power minus 1, T power minus 1, T power minus 2. You can remove this bracket and power M1 L2 T minus 2. That means all these dimensional formulas are same. Work, potential energy, kinetic energy, all dimensional formulas are same. Any doubt, children? Up to here, note down. Next, children, 10 completed. Next, momentum. Remember all these. 11th, momentum. Momentum denoted by P, formula is mass into velocity. Momentum formula, mass into velocity. Momentum is more. If one marble hits the another marble, second marble speed increases, first marble speed decreases. That means momentum of first body decreases, momentum of second body increases. That means momentum is conserved. How much momentum lost by the first marble, that much momentum gained by the second marble. So momentum is conserved. Mass unit kg, velocity meter per second. This is the unit of momentum. Kg is the unit of mass. So m1 meter L1 by T1 comes into numerator minus T1. This is the dimensional formula of momentum. Momentum means mass into velocity. Understand, children? Next, power. Power denoted by capital P. Momentum is also P. Power, that depends on chapters. Chapter to chapter, same symbols we repeat. Power is equal to nothing but work by time. The capacity to do work is called power. I can do one work in 1 hour. You can do same work in 2 hours. That means my power is more, your power is less. So, or else I can do some work in 10 minutes. You can do same work in 5 minutes. Your power is more than my power. That means the rate of doing work is called power. Power unit is watt. James Watt, scientist name. So all letters small, or simply you can write a capital W also. Watt is a scientist. James Watt, steam engine. Who invented steam engine? James Watt. Work dimensional formula. Now only we saw work M1 L2 T minus 2 by T1. T1 comes into numerator, it becomes T power minus 1. So bases are same. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 1 powers you have to add. Minus 2, minus 1, minus 3. This is the dimensional formula of power. M1 L2 T minus 3. Please note down, children. Next, important, impulse. Impulse. What is mean by impulse? Impulse means immediately you have to remember stop motors switch on button. If you press the button, immediately motor starts. That means more force is applied in less time is called impulse. Impulse is denoted by I. F is F into T. More force is applied in less time. F into T. Newton into meter. Newton into second. Newton into second is the unit of impulse. Force, we know M1 L1 T minus 2 into time T1. So bases are same. Powers you have to add. Minus 2 plus 1, that becomes minus 1. M1 L1 T minus 1 is the dimensional formula of impulse. M1 L1 T minus 1. Next, frequency. Frequency is denoted by nu, or in some textbooks it is given as n also. Frequency means number of vibrations per second. Number of vibrations, or we can call it as cycles. Number of cycles per second. It is a number. Number means 5 vibrations per second, 10 vibrations per second. Our heart beats 60 to 70 per second. This is a number. Number has no units. By second. Second means 1 by t. T comes into numerator. So frequency unit is standard unit is Hertz. Scientist name Hz. Capital H, small z. Why? Because H is used for Henry. It is another unit. So first letter is already used. So Hz, Henry. Or based on formula, one more unit is also there. Number of cycles per second. This is what cycle per second. Formula you can write 1 by t also. 1 by t. Frequency is equal to 1 by time period. Please note down, children. Next, angular velocity. Most important. Angular velocity. Angular velocity is denoted by omega. Omega is equal to 2 pi n by t or 2 pi by t. 2 pi by t or 2 pi n by t. What is angular velocity? Generally, velocity means in linear path. If you go in a straight road, we can say velocity. If you are moving in a circular path, it becomes angular velocity. Angle wise, the particle is rotating. Then it is called angular velocity. If a particle is moving in a circular path, we call it as angular velocity. Generally, in rotational motion, velocity is called angular velocity. Here distance, angular displacement. Here velocity, angular velocity. Here acceleration, their angular acceleration. Here mass, their inertia. Here force, their torque. That comes in rotational motion. Don't afraid, children. One by one we will see. Angular velocity omega 2 pi n by t. 2 pi is constant, n is constant, t is time. Time is nothing but second. So angular velocity radian per second. Formula 2 pi n by t or angular displacement by time, d theta by dt. D theta by dt, not visible, I think so. I will write here. Unit is radian per second. Formula omega is equal to delta theta by delta t. Sir, what is the meaning of delta theta by delta t? It is the slope of angular displacement and time. Very simple. Slope, what is mean by slope? Slope means nothing but tan theta. Theta value you take on y-axis, t value take on x-axis. The graph is in straight line or curve, whatever it is. That curve or straight line is the slope of the omega. Last one, dimensional formula. Omega is the theta has no unit, no dimensional formula. In starting only I said plane angle or solid angle have no no dimensional formula. By time, time comes into numerator, it becomes t power minus 1. This is what angular velocity. Please note down, children. Right, children. Next, angular acceleration. 16. Angular acceleration. See, children, these are all somewhat difficult for you. Why? Because till now you did not read all these physical quantities. Acceleration is denoted by a. That is what in linear path, in straight path. Angular acceleration is nothing but if a particle is moving in a circular path, we call it as angular acceleration. If a particle is moving in a straight line, we call it as acceleration, rate of change in velocity, v minus u by t. If a particle is moving in a circular path, now rate of change in velocity, here the acceleration is nothing but angular acceleration. The rate of change in angular acceleration is denoted by what? Acceleration is a, angular acceleration is alpha. The rate of angular acceleration is called angular acceleration. Rate of angular velocity, here velocity is omega 1, here omega 2. So angular acceleration alpha is equal to omega 2 minus omega 1 by t. This is the formula for angular acceleration. What is ordinary acceleration formula? A is equal to v minus u by t. This is in linear path, this is in circular path. Velocity minus velocity, again we will get velocity by time. This is meter per second. This is omega minus omega, again you will get omega only. Final angular velocity minus initial angular velocity by time. Again you will get velocity only, angular velocity. This is radian per second by second. So radian by second, radian by second square. So dimensional formula t power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of angular acceleration. Understand, children? In depth we will see in rotational motion, that is the 4th chapter in physics. In rotational motion completely we will discuss about A, alpha, and all. Till here remember, this is linear, this is what? Circular. In circular path acceleration is called angular acceleration. Understand children? Next, note down. Torque. Torque denoted by tau. This is also comes under circular path. Generally force we use in linear path. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. In circular path we don't call it as force, we call it as torque. What is mean by torque? Suppose you are opening the tap. When you are opening the tap, your thumb rotates in this direction and your index finger rotates in this direction. Both are in opposite directions. But the arm of the tap rotates in single direction. This is what torque. Torque is equal to nothing but force into perpendicular distance, r cross f. Torque is a vector quantity. Tau is equal to r cross f. Tau is also force only. So force Newton into distance is meter. Newton into meter is the unit of torque, tau. Sir, what is the dimensional formula? Dimensional formula is, if you know units, force m1 L1 T minus 2 into meter is L1. So bases are same. So m1 L2 T minus 2. Torque is also nothing but energy only. Any doubt, children? Next, moment of inertia. Moment of inertia. What is mean by inertia? This is also one important term. Inertia, sir, what is inertia? Generally in dynamics or kinematics we use mass. In rotational motion we don't use mass, it is called inertia. Whenever a body is rotating in a circular path, mass turns into inertia. Inertia is the position of the body. Inertia is nothing but inertia is defined by Sir Isaac Newton. If a body is at rest only, Newton first law. If a body moves in a uniform circular motion or uniform motion, it continues its motion unless and until acting external force on it. When we are using inertia term, don't feel difficult, children. If a body is moving in a circular path or rotational path, then we call it as inertia. Mass becomes inertia. Inertia is equal to nothing but mass into r square. R is the radial axis, the distance between center to the axis. That square is equal to mr square. This derivation also we will see in rotational motion. I is equal to mr square. M is kg into meter square is the unit of moment of inertia. Kg m1 inertia and meter square L2. M1 L2 is the dimensional formula of moment of inertia. Moment of inertia m1 L2. Next, angular momentum. First we will see momentum. Momentum already we saw, no? Momentum, once again I will compare it. Angular momentum. See children, momentum already I told you, momentum is equal to mass into velocity. It is in linear path. Suppose if a particle is moving in circular path, then P is equal to mv becomes mv, radius also present there, so you have to multiply with r. This is what angular momentum L. L is equal to mvr. So momentum is mv, angular momentum is mvr. M means nothing but a kg. V means nothing but velocity meter per second. R is nothing but distance meter. Kg meter square by second. This is what angular momentum. Mass into velocity into radius. Radius is nothing but radius of the circular path or any orbit. So kg m1 meter square L2 t power minus 1 is the dimensional formula of angular momentum. Angular momentum dimensional formula m1 L2 t minus 1 angular momentum. Okay children. Or if this complete formula also you can learn. mvr is mvr sin theta also you can write. If theta is 90 degrees, L is maximum. If theta is 0, L is minimum. Why? Because sin 0, 0. So L becomes, it is not visible, I think so. I will write here. L is equal to mvr sin theta. If theta is equal to 0, L is 0. If theta is 90, mvr is maximum. Okay children. Note down up to here. Next one, very important children, most repeated. Next one, 20th, stress. Then after we will see strain. Then after we will say Young's modulus. Thomas Young is a scientist. Young's modulus. Young's modulus. These three try to understand, children. First of all, stress. Stress is nothing but a force per unit area. Force by unit area is called nothing but stress. Unit Newton by meter square. Force unit Newton by area, length into breadth, meter square. Dimensional formula Newton means nothing but m1 L1 T minus 2. Why? Because force unit by meter square L2. L2 comes into numerator, it becomes L power minus 2. L power minus 2, bases are same, powers you have to add, minus 1 minus 2, that it becomes minus 1. M1 L minus 1 T minus 2 is the dimensional formula of stress. Stress is equal to force per unit area, like pressure only. Stress force per area. Next, strain. Strain is nothing but change in length by original length. Change in length by original length, delta L by L. You can write it as L2 minus L1 by L. Initial length is, let us consider initial length is L1. After expansion, the length is L2. The change in length L2 minus L1, that is delta L. Original length is L. Change in length by original length. So, length by length, meter by meter, no units. No units. Dimensional formula also 0. M0, L0, T0. No dimensional formula. No dimensional formula. Dimension less, units less. No units, no dimensions. Young's modulus, children, if you divide these two, you will get Young's modulus. Young's modulus is denoted by Y, stress by strain. Stress by strain. Strain has no units, stress has same units as Young's modulus. Newton by meter square, dimensional formula also M1 L minus 1 T minus 2, like stress only. Understand, children? Please note down up to here. Next, see, children, surface tension. Next one. Surface tension. Surface tension is the property of liquids. Surface property of the liquid. Generally, liquids expands due to elasticity. The expansive capacity of the liquid is called surface tension. That is why mosquitoes walk on the liquids because of surface tension of the liquid. The formula is, surface tension formula is force per unit length of the liquid. Force per unit length. Force unit Newton by length meter, Newton M1 L1 T minus 2 by meter L1. L1 cancel, so the dimensional formula is M1 T minus 2. M1 T minus 2 is the dimensional formula of surface tension. Right. Next, electric current. Electric charge we will see. Why? Because current is a fundamental. Electric charge we will see. Charge is denoted by Q. Charge is equal to current by time. Q is equal to IT. Charge Q is equal to I is equal to Q by T. Q is equal to IT. Current into time. Current ampere into meter. Standard unit coulomb. See, coulomb is a scientist. Or you can write it as ampere into meter as also. So dimensional formula A1 T1. Why? Because current is a fundamental physical quantity. A1 T1. A1 T1 is the dimensional formula of current, electric current. Next, electric potential. Electric potential. You know all these, I think so. There is definitions. Electric potential. The term potential used by scientist volt. So potential is denoted by V. The definition is the work done by the cell to bring one unit positive charge, positive test charge from infinity to 1 point. Work by charge. Potential unit is volt, capital V, or you can write it as joule per coulomb. Work unit joule by charge unit coulomb. Work dimensional formula we know M1 L2 T minus 2 by charge is nothing but IT. Q is equal to IT. I is nothing but A1 T1. If it goes into numerator, T1 becomes T power minus 1, A becomes A power minus 1. So T power minus 2, T power minus 1, bases are same, powers you have to add. M1 L2 T minus 3 A power minus 1 is the dimensional formula of charge. Charge dimensional formula M1 L2 T minus 3 A power minus 1. Please note down, children, up to here. Next, electric resistance. Resistance is nothing but opposition of free flow of electrons. It is a property of the material. Resistance is always constant. We saw in 10th class, that is nothing but voltmeter reading by ammeter reading, V by I, potential by current. So resistance unit ohm, scientist name ohm. Symbol is omega. This is the ohm symbol. Dimensional formula, potential difference, current, both we know. Potential difference or potential M1 L2 T minus 3 M1 L2 T minus 3 A power minus 1 by current. Current dimensional formula A1. Current is nothing but A1. A1 comes into numerator A power minus 1. A power minus 1, A power minus 1, A power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of resistance. M1 L2 T minus 3 A power minus 2. Next, children, 28, capacitance. Capacitance is the property of a capacitor. Capacitor means nothing but condenser, which we use to give the initial speed to the fan or motor. Capacitance is denoted by C. C is equal to Q by V, charge by potential. Charge unit, this is what unit Farad. Michael Faraday, based on scientist name Michael Faraday, directly you can write capital F. F is the Farad. Farad is the unit of capacitance. Dimensional formula Q by V. Q is A1 T1 by V is M1 L2 T minus 3 A power minus 1. These two divide, you will get answer. Directly I will write M power 1 comes into numerator M power minus 1. L2 comes into numerator L power minus 2. T power minus 3 comes into numerator T power 3. Already one T power 1 is there. So T power 3, T power 1, bases are same, T power 4. A power minus 1 comes into numerator A power 1. Already one A is there, A square. This is the dimensional formula of capacitance. M minus 1, L minus 2, T4, A power 2. This is the dimensional formula of capacitance. Capacitance is the unit of unit. Next, children, temperature gradient. Temperature gradient. This is also new term. Temperature gradient means change in temperature by original length. Change in temperature by length. This is the formula for temperature gradient denoted by capital G. So temperature gradient is the change in temperature per unit length. Temperature unit is Kelvin by meter. Temperature unit Kelvin by meter. Dimensional formula Kelvin also you can write. Sometimes you can write theta also. Meter L1 comes into numerator. K1 L power minus 1 is the dimensional formula of temperature gradient. Now see, we will see dimensions of some constants. Most repeated constants we will say. Dimensional formula of some constants. Dimensional formula of some constants. First one we will see refractive index. Refractive index is the unique property of every transparent material, whether it is a liquid or a solid or whatever it is a plain glass or it is a coconut oil, it is a turpentine, benzene, whatever it is. Refractive index is denoted by mu. The formula is C by V. speed of light in vacuum by speed of light in medium. Both units are same, meter per second, so cancel. So refractive index has no units. Refractive index has no units. So both are same, so it is dimensionless. M0, L0, T0. Both are velocities only. Velocity by velocity cancel means no units. Number 2, universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. It is denoted by capital G. It is denoted by capital G. See children, every body, these are two bodies. Let this mass is capital M, this mass is small m. Center to center, the distance is r. This body attracts this body attracts this body. That means both attracts each other. This force is directly proportional to product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. F proportional to m into m by r square. If you remove proportionality, one constant is required, that is gravitational constant. If you want gravitational constant, G is equal to, on cross multiplication, r square goes into numerator, m into m comes into denominator. So what will be the unit? Force unit Newton meter square by mass into mass kg square. This is the unit of gravitational constant. Newton meter square by kg square. Newton, what is Newton? Dimensional formula m1 L1 T minus 2 into meter square L2 by kg square m2. So overall it comes to numerator m power minus 1 L3 T power minus 2 is the dimensional formula of universal gravitational constant. M power minus 1 L3 T minus 2 is the dimensional formula of universal gravitational constant. Understand children up to here? One more also we will see, last one, Planck's constant. I will give homework. Planck's constant. Planck's constant is denoted by H. The formula is E is equal to H nu formula. E is equal to H nu. H is equal to E by nu. Nu means frequency. Frequency is nothing but 1 by T. So you can write it as E by 1 by T. 1 by T comes into numerator, energy into time. Energy M1 L2 T minus 2 into time. 1 by time T1. So M1 L2 T minus 1 is the dimensional formula of Planck's constant. Prepare well. Up to here, prepare the notes. Prepare well. All the best. God bless you. Practice well children. Any doubts, write in comment section. All the best.